Welcome back, little monsters. Enjoying the film? We're taking a break to explore the mysteries of the dark arts and crafts. Today we're trying something new. Instead of a crafting project, we're going to be writing a horror story. You ready? Alright, done. How can we be done already? Well, I'm writing a 2-sentence horror story. What's that? Well, flash fiction, or really short stories, have been popular for over a century. A popular one you might have heard of is wrongly attributed to Hemingway is the tragedy in 6 words. For sale, baby shoes, never worn. However, a subset of flash fiction is the micro horror story, sometimes called the 2-sentence horror story. One of the oldest examples I could find was written by Frederick Brown in 1948. The last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock at the door. Ooh. In the last decade, 2-sentence horror stories found a boom on social media sites like Reddit and Tumblr. I love them too, and I'll explain why in a second. First, let's write one together. Sound good to you, Murray? Murray? Do I have a choice? No. There's only one rule behind 2-sentence horror stories. It has to be 2 sentences, no more, no less. That's it. However, if you want the tip, it sometimes helps to start with a mundane sentence. Murray, what's something mundane I can write about? Butts. Really? You're the one who wanted to include me. I did. Okay, butts. Butts. Oh, how about the wine collector opened up his most expensive butt of wine for me. Coward. Alright, half there. Now for part 2. A good practice is to find a way to subvert it, make it creepy or somewhat unexpected. I noticed the subtle hints of blackcurrant as he forcibly held my head down below the surface. It's alright. Think you can do better? Watch me. Ahead. You have a big butt. Your butt explodes. Boom. Nailed it. That's the best part about 2-sentence horror stories. When they're good, they're good. When they're terrible, they're even better. Like a guilty pleasure horror film, some authors revel in making them as bad as possible. Here's a bad one I wrote. I hope I don't get stabbed 79 times, I said. Good news, replied the stab you 80 times man. Bum bum bum. Why does he sound like me? Don't look into it. But I hear you saying, what if it's not good or so bad it's good? What if it's just so bad it's bad? That's the best part. It's not like a novel you spent 5 years writing. You took 5 minutes. If it's not good, learn from it or bury it in a drawer and move on to the next one. It's all the best fun of writing with only a fraction of the commitment. If you write a 2-sentence horror story yourself, I'd love to see it. I post most of mine on TikTok under Princeton Vice or Instagram under Princeton Vice Official. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, let's see how our writer friends are doing and if we can survive the rest of the night. Let's go back to 7 keys to Baldpate. Mine was better.